Y'all think this is exciting, right? This is a this is a robot that gives food to your room and the whole thing. Y'all think this is exciting, but if they keep doing this, y'all ain't gonna have no jobs. And they trying to make some to take over dance. That ain't never happening, but it'll work for those beings that can't dance and want to try to lower the standards of dance. So how do they make the colonized created label poor people chase money even in dance, even in voice and in instruments? So now look at the robots. Most of y'all sample music now, right? And yeah, it works where you can pay off the artist that y'all sample from, but then it's taking y'all away from making drums and making instruments and putting your hand in nature and using nature and staying connected to nature. The auto-tune, another computer, has gotten y'all away from the beauty of sound, real sound, natural organic sound. And so y'all actually think it's a beautiful thing to watch a computer try to replicate sound. And those who really know anything about sound and music, a computer can never replicate it. Then we move on to dance, all the dance contests, which helps bring in the system's old philosophy, but new statement that sounds like a new psychology. Be the best you, be the better you, be better than you were today, tomorrow. While y'all collectively pay taxes into a group of politicians. Listen to the contradiction one more time. Y'all pay into a group of politicians in a system that means we, meaning we pay in to them, which is not an I, while y'all actually sit here and say, I'm trying to be the best me. Or even worse, y'all save up money y'all work hard for to buy a car from descendants that were y'all oppressors. Really sad contradictions. Really sad. Don't know where y'all think y'all going with that. So now in the dance contest, y'all being the best y'all, right? Y'all spending all this money to organizers, corporations that don't dance. So what's happening to y'all cultures? Y'all so happy 1, 2, 20 people are traveling and making a little bit of money that they're bringing back home. But y'all not realizing that all y'all gifted thousands can make your own corporations. And it doesn't even have to be quote unquote legalized by this system. Y'all can just gather up with these money transfer programs or with cash. Don't stop using cash. And just support one another when y'all see one another. Y'all so busy battling. Listen to the contradiction. Gifted people battling in front of an audience of non-gifted people to find out who's a winner. Lost.
There is a small war underway on a street in Philadelphia tonight.
There was gunshots, thousands of rounds of bullets from the police.
Police moved in with tear gas and water cannon.
They wanted to kill our children.
I had recommended to use an explosive entry device.
The house shook. Smoke was coming in, so we knew they dropped the bomb on us.
Police allowed the blaze to burn an hour and a half before calling in firefighters.
I don't care what they said. There was no justification for what they did.
They done burn up 2 blocks. Explain that.
I never imagined that the government would drop a bomb on a row house in Philadelphia.
Definitely know one of the most saddest things about growing up in a colonized, created, labeled middle to elite area is that even the mafia and all the criminal organizations are part of colonization and slavery. That's where they get sponsored from, the descendants of the colonizers. Wake up to that, y'all, because this system can exist without a choreography that there are criminals. Realize if you lived on land and everything was free, and they want y'all to believe that a system exists, they have to make everything that was free for pay. Already that's illegal. So how can y'all possibly be arrested for stealing? How can y'all possibly be arrested for killing? How can y'all possibly be arrested for raping? How can y'all possibly be arrested for molestation? How could y'all possibly be arrested for drug use or selling? When the colonizers and their descendants did all that to take y'all off land, they'd have to arrest themselves first. If there was truly justice.
Science fiction has seeped into science reality this week, as a robotics company showed off its sniper rifle-equipped robo-dog at the Association of the U.S. Army's annual convention in Washington, D.C. Sure, the quadruped robot might resemble a good boy, but it's packing a built-in sniper rifle capable of engaging targets from 3/4 of a mile away. The service could operate this robotic weapon system remotely. Importantly, it would only engage targets with permission from a human being. This robo-dog, known as Vision 60, comes from Philadelphia-based Ghost Robotics, a startup focused on legged robots.
If that dog malfunctions, who do y'all sue? Can't sue the city. Y'all can't even sue scientists that make all these viruses and diseases. So you're definitely not suing the city for a malfunctioning robot dog or robot human. See, now gonna take y'all, evolve y'all a little further. In sexual activity, there are things called sex toys. They have videos of these robot humans or just robot with the human form stripping and all these other things. Please realize that this vessel, since it comes from a colonized rich area where most people don't dance, the only thing they have really is sex, manipulation, and violence. So on the sexual note, they'll have sex with these robot animals or robot human looking robots with those sexual toys put in them. Please don't think they won't. Just like you see, they've legalized pornography that has them having sex with animals, having sex with children, having sex with adults, having sex with seniors, having gay, straight, bisexual sex, having sex with fruits, vegetables. Oh, they brought this vessel to all of that underage, between 7 and 15 years young. So this vessel can say all this publicly. It doesn't even matter. But realize, y'all, this is not something that y'all should gloat or be happy about. These robot dogs, police dogs, these robot human-looking things. It's going to go very far. Y'all have been warned, just like y'all were warned about the virus before it came out. Y'all have been warned. Again, this vessel is not a rags to riches story. This vessel doesn't come from that colonized created label areas. This is a riches to reality story. Because very few people that come from a colonized created label rich, upper middle class, elite area, they won't tell you these things. This vessel will. There's no need to keep anyone in a trap when we're all given gifts. It's just about how y'all use the gifts. Gifts are supposed to be given, used for full power love, productivity, faith, and nature-based things. Love, the human being, human believers, DNA.